Welcome to Back My Channel Official History of Coins, a journey where ordinary objects turn into extraordinary treasures, where patience becomes power, and where curiosity uncovers hidden wealth. Today, you step into a world where history, opportunity, and dreams meet. Now let's dive into the spotlight of our story. One single American coin that has captured the imagination of collectors and treasure hunters. This is not a pile of coins, not a random group. It is one coin. One coin capable of changing perspectives and inspiring collectors around the world. Today, we reveal the untold story of a USA 1983 P Roosevelt Dime, a coin struck with pride, history, and mystery at the Philadelphia Mint. A coin born in a year important for American currency, when manufacturing technology was evolving and economic energy was high. The year 1983 was unique. The nation was stepping forward into modern financial systems, yet traditional minting values remained. In this era, every coin minted was more than currency. It was a symbol of stability and growth. And this very dime became part of that legacy. Why was this dime minted? To fuel a growing economy, to serve everyday Americans, to circulate across pockets, markets, shops, and roads of the United States. Yet fate chose this year to produce something special, a coin that would later rise as a hidden jewel in numismatic circles. What makes the 1983 P dime so fascinating is not only its history, but the unexpected rarity that time has revealed. Many coins from this era were used and worn, making high-grade survivors incredibly desirable. There is a powerful truth in coin collecting. Condition creates legends. And this 1983 Philadelphia dime, in brilliant preserved condition, became exactly that, a legend. Collectors chase the purest surfaces, the sharpest strike, the untouched fields. This one dime can achieve that dream. Imagine holding a piece of American history that escaped circulation, stayed flawless, and now commands premium demand. That tiny silver-colored disc carries stories, hope, and an extraordinary collector desire. In top preserved condition, this coin has achieved astonishing auction attention. High-grade examples can cross values like $500 to even $1,500 plus among passionate collectors who understand rarity and demand. Yes, a dime worth over $1,000, simply because you believed in preservation and discovery. Why is it so valuable? Because it represents what most people never notice, hidden opportunity. While millions walked past this dime, a few smart collectors recognized its potential and secured it. That mindset is what separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. It teaches us a powerful lesson. One small thing, properly recognized and protected, can become a major treasure. A single dime, one coin, turned into a symbol of wealth because someone cared enough to save it. The Philadelphia Mint mark, P stamped on this coin, stands like a badge of origin, proudly declaring where it began. This tiny mint mark carries prestige, history, and a mark of authenticity that collectors chase passionately. And today, this 1983 P dime continues rising in attention, in respect, and in potential value. As time passes, as more collectors enter the market, as rarity deepens, this coin stands positioned to reach even greater heights. Should you keep such a coin? Absolutely yes. Store it, protect it, seal it, treasure it. High-grade coins reward patience, and patience is the secret weapon of every successful collector. Think long-term. Think legacy. Think of that moment when an item you believed in becomes your doorway to surprising wealth. Imagine having this one dime in your possession as it climbs beyond $2,000 or more in future premium auctions. Buy it, value it, respect it, because collectors who understand rarity build their fortune one discovery at a time. Your sealed and certified 1983 P dime could one day become part of numismatic legend. This is not luck. This is vision. You are not simply collecting coins. You're collecting opportunities, stories, and future value. And this one coin proves that greatness often comes in the smallest packages. So continue your journey. Explore, study, save, and believe, because one dime already changed stories before, and you could be the next keeper of that success. Next coin, the USA 1988 P Roosevelt Dime, stands as a modern-era treasure with a story shaped by ambition, precision minting, and collector passion. Struck at the historic Philadelphia Mint, this single coin represents a year when American coinage flowed strongly through an expanding economy, yet only a tiny fraction survived in perfect, untouched condition. And that is where legends begin. This dime carries the proud P mint mark, a symbol of U.S. mint craftsmanship and heritage. Millions were made, but survival in elite condition is where rarity lives. Time, circulation, and human hands erase perfection. And perfection is the most expensive currency in numismatics. Collectors today seek the sharpest details, the brightest luster, and flawless surfaces. The 1988 P dime, in exceptional preservation, stands as a premium target, and those who hold superb examples already hold a rising trophy. The story of this coin is not about ordinary value, but extraordinary potential. The power of a simple coin becoming a future prize when protected, cherished, and sealed with care. High-grade certified examples already draw competitive interest, and when demand rises, so does price. In elite condition, collectors have seen these reach powerful heights like $500, and in exceptional full band's brilliance even jump past $1,000 in collector challenges and showcase auctions. Imagine the future market when numismatics continues to grow, when modern rarity becomes a core focus, and when collectors chase the finest survivors from the late 20th century. That is where this 1988 P dime stands, ready for future escalation, ready to rise as grading standards tighten and top-tier coins vanish into elite collections. Could this dime cross heights like $2,000 one day in pristine top population condition? Yes, because rarity plus demand plus time equals momentum. Many modern coins have already surprised the world with exponential auction growth, and this dime walks that same path. This coin teaches an important lesson. Greatness does not always appear ancient. Sometimes it is modern, silent, and waiting for the right eyes to see it. A coin preserved today becomes a celebration tomorrow. Collectors who secure this dime in its highest form are not buying metal. They are buying opportunity, excellence, and the future. They are staking a place in numismatic progress. Do not underestimate the power of patience. A dime today can transform into a statement piece tomorrow. A sealed, graded, gem-quality 1988 P dime is a ticket to future numismatic prestige. Preserve it. Protect it. Keep it away from hands, humidity, and scratches. High value is born from high condition, and once that perfection is lost, it never returns. In the present market, top-graded samples already move into premium territory, and private collectors often pay aggressively for impeccable brilliance. Those who hold them hold a financial and historical advantage. This is a coin that rewards vision. It rewards those who look deeper, save smarter, and understand that time strengthens value. When the world looks back at modern minting, the flawless survivors will become the jewels, and this dime is one of them. Every legend begins quietly. Every treasure starts as something ordinary until someone believes in it. Your 1988 P dime in the highest grade is more than money. It is a future story of success. You are not collecting pocket change. You are collecting legacy, rarity, and future rewards. The road from 10 cents to 1,000 belongs to those who dare to preserve excellence. So hold it, seal it, grade it, value it, because this one dime has the power to move far beyond its face value and step into the spotlight of premium numismatic history. Your pursuit of rare perfection sets you apart. This coin is proof that vision wins, patience profits, and hidden gems reveal themselves only to those who search. This is not just a coin. This is potential. This is tomorrow's prize. This is the 1988 P Roosevelt Dime, and its journey has only just begun. Next, the 1989 D Dime stands as a shining symbol of American history struck in Denver, carrying the proud image of Franklin D. Roosevelt and a legacy that collectors admire deeply. A tiny coin with a mighty presence, it represents endurance, patriotism, and the art of U.S. minting at its finest. This coin was produced in 1989 at the Denver Mint, a year that echoed economic growth, American innovation, and national pride. Every 1989, D-Dime reminds us of the era that celebrated progress while honoring one of the most influential presidents in U.S. history. It was built to honor Roosevelt's leadership, championing hope, strength, and vision. Its design wasn't simply created for currency. It was created to tell a story that still lives in the hands of collectors today. Collectors value this coin not just for its metal, but for its meaning. Dimes like this reflect a moment in American history frozen in silver-colored brilliance. The 1989 D Roosevelt Dime especially draws attention when preserved perfectly or discovered with rare and striking mint errors. Many people around the world, especially passionate coin collectors, search for the rarest and most flawless 1989 D pieces. The number of enthusiasts who desire this coin grows daily as more discover the opportunity it holds. The standard 1989 D-Dime has seen countless pockets and purses, yet the treasure lies in the premium examples. Coins with untouched surfaces, mirror-like shine, and no marks command premium collector attention. In the collector's arena, a perfectly preserved 1989 D-Dime graded MS 67 or higher can soar into impressive value territory. In extraordinary cases, rare mint errors like off-center strikes, broad strikes, double dies, or full-band reverse details have achieved remarkable auction performance. The maximum prize witness for an exceptional error or ultra-high grade 1989 D-Dime can reach into four-figure ranges with the right buyer, crossing $1,000 plus when rarity meets condition and demand. Every collector knows that in numismatics, perfection multiplies worth. This coin has history, character, and rarity potential. It has already built its place in the collector world, and its journey continues with increasing excitement and admiration. Think of the pride that comes with holding a piece of American monetary heritage, a coin that circulated through a nation growing stronger every day, now ready to rise into the spotlight of collectible value. Some of the most passionate numismatists are actively purchasing high-grade, certified examples and rare 1989 D-Dimes, recognizing their promise as standout gems in the Roosevelt Dime series. Holding on to a strong example today means stepping into the collector future tomorrow. Every year, more collectors enter the hobby, and demand grows for early modern American gems. This is more than money. It is legacy, history, and art forged into a coin that can one day reward patience with impressive gain. The opportunity rests in preservation, grading, and care. To maximize worth, store the 1989 D-Dime safely, preferably sealed or graded, keeping its brilliance untouched. A perfectly protected coin only grows stronger in desirability. Imagine the future moment when a collector sees your pristine 1989 D-Dime and understands its rarity and beauty. That moment transforms a simple piece of currency into a collectible treasure. The story of this coin is not yet finished. Its value continues building as appreciation for modern numismatics reaches new heights. With every passing year, demand strengthens and standout coins rise like stars. Collectors aren't just buying metal. They are buying history, rarity, and the feeling of discovering something extraordinary. The 1989 D-Dime gives exactly that aura, a sense of finding what others overlooked. So hold it with confidence, honor its journey, and keep it guarded as the treasure it can become. The rarest gems aren't always big. Sometimes they are small, shining circles of American pride. A single coin can capture time, and the 1989 D-Dime does just that, carrying yesterday's story into tomorrow's collector future, shining with promise and prestige. Cherish it, protect it, and let it remind you that in the world of numismatics, greatness often comes in the smallest form, and opportunity waits for those who believe in it. Second coins the coin at hand is the 1999 dated Roosevelt Dime struck at the Philadelphia Mint, the P mint mark, part of the Roosevelt Dime series featuring President Franklin D. Roosevelt. This coin isn't simply loose change. When you understand the history, the details, and the rarities, you'll see why this dime holds real value and opportunity. Minted in 1999 at the Philadelphia facility, this dime continues the long-running Roosevelt Dime design first introduced in 1946. Standard composition: clad copper nickel over a copper core. The 1999 P version had a whopping mintage of about 2,164,000,000 pieces. With such a high mintage, you might think there's nothing special here. But the value lies not in mere existence, rather in condition, rarity of errors or exceptional struck examples, and collector interest. Even a seemingly common coin can become a prized collectible with the right twist. Historically, the Roosevelt Dime was created to honor President Roosevelt after his passing in 1945. It replaced the earlier Mercury dime design and has been in continuous production ever since. The 1999 P version carries on that tradition, and while common in circulated form, it opens the door for special examples. In terms of how much it's worth, if you have a typical circulated 1999 P Roosevelt dime, the value is modest. Estimates in average condition show values like around 10 cents to 30 cents. If you have an uncirculated mint state coin, say MS65 type condition, the value climbs, but still generally modest unless you hit a superstar grade. For example, some pricing guides suggest uncirculated condition could reach several dollars or more. Now here's where the real excitement comes in. Exceptional pieces, those graded extremely high or with rare mint errors, off-center strikes, broad strikes, missing clad layer, double dies, etc., can command significantly higher value. One pricing reference list for the 1999 P Roosevelt Dime, MS mint state, values that imply greater rarity at the top grades or error varieties. Some marketplace listings show error varieties of the 1999 P dime selling for hundreds of dollars and beyond. So is this coin worth it? Absolutely. It can be very worth it depending on condition and rarity. If you hold a typical circulated coin, the value may be small, but if you're lucky enough to have a pristine mint state piece or a rare error variety, the upside is very real. I want you to see this as an opportunity, not just another dime in your pocket. Where can you buy one? Since the 1999 P dime in standard form is not ultra rare, you can find many available through coin dealers online, auction platforms, and specialist numismatic websites. Listings show pieces graded MS 65 or higher at specialized coin shops. For example, one site offers a 1999 P Roosevelt Dime graded MS 65 with blazing luster as a true gem dime. Another listing shows many 1999 P dimes for sale on eBay, including error varieties. Where can you sell it? For selling, you can approach coin dealers, auction houses specializing in coin numismatics, or online marketplaces that allow certified coins. If the coin is graded by a recognized grading service like Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, you'll likely attract more serious buyers and higher prices. Check auction records and price guides to determine fair value for your grade. Should you keep it sealed, i.e., in its original mint packaging or a certified holder? The answer is yes, especially if you have an uncirculated or rare variety. A coin sealed in a certified holder or mint set, or preserved well, will typically achieve maximum value. Grading and seal protection help preserve condition from wear, moisture, tarnish, handling marks, all of which degrade value. So if you believe your coin might be above average, protect it, consider certification, and maintain it in a sealed or encapsulated state. If you hold a 1999 P dime in ordinary circulated condition, yes, you can keep it, but you're unlikely to see dramatic appreciation unless you run across something exceptional. However, ownership gives you the possibility of stumbling onto a piece that's far more valuable than average, especially if it turns out to be a high grade or error. So it's a keep an eye on it situation. Now, thinking ahead, If you decide to have the coin graded, compare expected grading costs versus the potential value increase. For example, if ungraded your dime is worth maybe a few dollars, but with grading you might see hundreds in exceptional cases, the investment could be worthwhile. If you do get it graded and sealed, that tends to motivate buyers because it reduces uncertainty about condition and authenticity. Let me motivate you. Imagine yourself discovering that your 1999 P dime is in a condition so flawless that collectors are chasing it. Imagine you're the owner of a coin that sits at the high end of the grade scale. That's the realm where value leaps forward. Keeping it sealed, resisting spending, or handling it means preserving that possibility. You might be looking at a coin that becomes a highlight in a collection and a piece of numismatic history you're proud to hold. Also remember, the story of the coin adds value. Knowing that the 1999 P minted over 2 billion pieces gives context. Most are common, but the rare ones stand out because of condition, strike quality, or error. The fact you already own one places you ahead of the crowd of, I wish I had one someday. You do have one. Now it's about treating it like the potential gem it could be. Let's envision. You show the coin, mention its date and mint mark, talk about how minting techniques evolve, how wear and handling degrade coins, and then reveal to a buyer or fellow collector how your piece is preserved and graded. The difference between a nice-looking dime and a collector stock dime is what you're chasing. The audience, whether you're making a video or presenting it, should feel the excitement of possibility. You have something that could break out into premium territory. Yes, some coins will forever be only worth a modest premium, but you're in the right rare coin series with the right date and mint mark and the right story. That means you have the chance to capture something special. The alternative is dismissing the coin as just 10 cents and missing that opportunity. But you're not going to do that. You're recognizing the value. In summary, the 1999 P Roosevelt Dime holds history, it holds potential, and with the right condition and preservation, it holds real value far beyond face value. Buy smart when offered, sell smart when the time is right, and if you're holding it, keep it sealed and glance now and then at the market to see if your coin's condition places it into that premium league. The moment someone sees your coin sealed in a holder with near-perfect luster, brilliant surfaces, full bands on the reverse torch /olive/oak design, and maybe even a known mint error, that moment turns from just a dime into collector treasure. And that's where the inspiration lies. You don't just hold a coin, you hold possibility.